Hey everybody, welcome to Jammin with Jonnie. I am Jonnie Mays, and my guest today is Tank. What's going on, homie?
Hey, how you doing? Nice to see you. Thank you for the invite.
Oh my gosh, thanks for making it.
Of course.
So it was so funny. I was kind of reminiscing a little bit about how we met, and we met on Vampr, right?
Vampr. I haven't really met anybody else there, to be honest with you. But, it's been the best outlet that I've seen for music, other than Facebook groups or going out live and just meeting people like that in places that you like to go. But
yeah, I think it's pretty cool. For those of you that know, it's Vampr. It's a music app that kind of lets you link up with other musicians, producers, people in the music business, people that can help with your music videos. So me and Tank met there, and back in the day, I used to like rent out this little blue house in San Diego, and he would come, and you brought your badass guitar friend too. What was he?
yeah, that was my old roommate, Mark.
Mark was good.
He's good. Yeah, he does a lot of kind of math rock, and a lot of people that I met have been in that sort of scene, but I've never really been too into it. I recorded with somebody that recorded Covet, the band, if you're ever familiar with them. But they're pretty popular right now. That kind of style is just a little bit too technical for me, so I like to keep it pretty simple and kind of more like punk rock sort of style, short songs and short to the point. But
well, that's what I loved about you. I felt like you could kind of play like multiple instruments, and like, did you start out with bands, or like what happened? What was your start?
Yeah, so when I was younger, when I was a kid, I took like one guitar lesson and quit, and then started playing drums just from feeling somebody asked me to play a show, and then I said that I could play drums. It was like in middle school, and then I started learning how to play like right then that week, and then I didn't end up getting picked for the show, but it was kind of the start of seeing like that's what I want to do, and being serious about it. So all those people from back in the day, I haven't really connected with them that much, and nobody's really doing a whole lot of music anymore, and so you're kind of the only one that's kind of on the same path, and I'm happy to connect with you. Sure,
definitely. But you're doing your own stuff now. Like you're playing a couple shows in LA, a couple shows in San Diego. Like, what would you call your music now?
I have it categorized as industrial underground.
Okay.
So like anything, I do a lot of like rock and rap is mostly the key. So I guess it's kind of alternative. You know how like these days a lot of rappers are doing the kind of rock songs and the other way around. So I try to incorporate a lot of that, and I'm still figuring out my style too. People.
That's how I feel.
Yeah, like certain things and don't. But are you having a show come up soon, or what's next?
I don't have a show coming up soon, but I'm hoping to. I'm working on my blues album right now, so I'm trying to get that out this summer. So I'm hoping to have kind of shows following that. But I mean, I feel the same way, because I'm blues, but I'm a little country. Right. I'm a little rock. I mean, Endorphins was kind of like rock,
I really like this. I just listened to it this morning.
Did you?
The one you posted, a Tiny Desk concert competition, right?
Yeah.
Those are good. You never know with some of those things, and I've noticed that here in LA too. There's so many like those open mic competitions, but you go in there and you meet people, and I've met a lot of record execs and stuff like that, and people that can really help out, and those are tough though, because you can't. It's hard to like be their friend, because everybody's there trying to bombard them with questions. So. The best thing that I found is what I was saying before, just going out and like really like making friends, because a lot of people that I've met here, they won't really work with you if you're not that close
connected.
Otherwise, I keep hearing like $1,500 a song, all this stuff, and it's like you want to pay my rent too, or what? It doesn't make any sense. I don't know how I'm ever going to get anything done. So
and that's the craziest thing, and that's one of the biggest things that I've kind of had an obstacle or a hurdle with, is just like, I want to build community. I want to have places like jamming with Jonnie literally was like, dude, I want to jam with people, and I want to like build community.
Yeah.
Because I'm not seeing it too many places, but there are some like open mic nights that are dope.
I had a similar idea with you too, with what you're doing about like going out into the world and finding people, because you see people just playing on the side of the road all the time. And, it'd be nice to do something like that, but I'm glad you have this here too in a controlled environment, because I'm a little bit more comfortable with
exactly.
So, but,
we'll take it on the road.
It's fun either way. Anybody to be in the mix is good with me. So
Definitely. So how did you come up with like Tank? And you spell it differently. Like how is it?
Yeah. So TK with the dot is the abbreviation for tank, military tank, and somebody called me that at work once, because I don't know, I'm like always working hard, just eating a bunch, drinking a bunch, and it just kind of, never stops. So somebody called me that at work, and then I started to look. There's already one guy named Tank who's an R&B singer, but
Yes.
I feel like that is not an appropriate way to use the name. So I'm gonna slide in there and see what I can do. But I think it's fitting for the style that I'm going for, a little bit heavier, kind of grunge, punk, a little bit of everything in between. I used to listen to a lot of Pixies, Rage Against the Machine, stuff like that. So like a little bit of mix here and there. And I even, I don't know if I told you this, but I signed up for somebody contacted me about a hip hop show. They wanted me to play rock and roll. I told them that I could, I could do different stuff or whatever, vocals, rap, or whatever, you want. They wanted me to bring my guitar and play some rock music, and they kicked me off stage within like 30 seconds. Yeah, some lady came up, grabbed the microphone, and said, "That's the end of it. You got to leave," or whatever.
Wow.
Some guy took his shirt off, was ready to fight, and he's just like squaring up with everybody. It was really strange.
Because you played rock at the rap show?
Yeah, I played an original song that's going to come out soon, and I'm just looking around. Everybody's getting so heated. I packed my guitar up, went behind the stage, and went out the back door.
Oh my God, that's so crazy. That's fucking
Everybody
crazy.
was riled up.
What's your song about? What is it going to be out?
What is it going to be out?
Yeah.
In a couple months, I hope I have to copyright the artwork, and that's it.
Okay.
I just finished last week, so really happy. I'm trying to figure out more of ways to record at home, so I don't have to spend all that money in the studio.
Yes.
But it's tough, It's I have some good friends too that are also in studios that it's good to collab, like you're saying too, and that's kind of the most difficult part is finding people that you're comfortable with in that sense. But
yeah, and people that kind of want to do it because it's hard work, and I think that's the part that people kind of get a little confused because it's like we'd love to do it, but the coordination and getting out there. And how did you find these venues to play at all the time? Because you played at some pretty cool venues. That one venue I went to, that was like a store.
That was an antique store.
That was so
to be
cool.
honest with you, just walking around. I'd go get something to eat, walk around the block and just talk to people. Same thing, like not really making friends. I'm more just like handing my information out there or whatever. But still, it's something. And then I was starting to see that, where I was as an artist with my quality and everything, because I kind of teetered off a little bit, thinking, well, what am I going to do next? And I remember seeing one band at the Silver Lake Lounge. It was one guy, and this kind of got me thinking too. So he calls himself Moth. It's spelled like mothy with an E at the end. He's really good. He makes some really catchy songs and just brings people on to jam with him, different shows. And I also read something that Chuck Berry used to do that a lot too.
Okay.
He wouldn't really have a set band. Just every city that he would go to, he would find people to learn the songs. And I was starting to realize that it's a lot easier to do it that way instead of hope that a band will stay together forever or something like that. Because it's hard with anything. You get married, you have friends, anything like kids or whatever, and it's
So you just ask the people at that place. They're like, "Hey man, I'm an artist and I want to play."
Yep.
Oh, that's so cool.
The same thing with
get out there and do that, you guys. You got to get out there and do the hard work. Back, you guys. I'm here with Tank. I wanted to let the people know, how can they find you? I mean, you have music out now. I know that. Where is it? Where's your music at?
All platforms. If you just type in TK with a dot behind it, that's me. So you'll see me sitting on my car is in the picture that I chose. But I'm going to put some more obscure artwork out there, and hopefully everybody gets to it. But other than that, my handle online is at 354 FUM, like the old wives' tale. Yeah, 354 FUM. Yeah.
I love it.
So, but, I don't know why that came up, but yeah, I thought it was funny. So that's where you can find me.
Awesome. That's perfect. So, what is your normal songwriting process, though? Do you normally hear a beat or a sound that you like and write to it, or do you kind of write and then pick the beat to go with it? What do you do?
I think it's a little bit more depending on the song, I guess. Sometimes, if I'm sitting down and I'm learning something on the computer, then I'll put a drum beat together or something like that. But most of the time, to be honest, things kind of just come to me when I'm driving, when I'm at work or something, and I have to take a break and go aside and just record it on my phone, and then I go home and do another take until it gets better. But yeah, it's weird because most of the time the things that I hear, I can't even do it myself, and so it takes me a really long time, like the same way like a skateboarder or something, do trick after trick.
Yes.
But that's probably one of the biggest hurdles for me too, because I made a switch from drums to guitar when I was a teenager, and been kind of figuring out the songwriting process in that sense. But
no, me too. Like I just picked up guitar because it's so daggone hard.
Yeah.
I mean, I wrote "Fuck This Pain" literally on piano. I don't play piano. But that was the first one I did, then before Endorphins. Oh. But I was trying to mess around with piano, but I'm like, I'm not a piano player. So I just kind of went by what I heard, But I feel like I get a lot of musician shame. Like, like if you don't know how to play. So have you heard of Chord Buddy?
I know Chordify.
Okay, so let me show you.
It might be the same. Is that?
No, let me show you. I want to show you this because I'm trying to get past my music shame. So Chord Buddy is like this thing where on the end it has the notes for you. So
what?
Yeah.
Oh.
Right?
It's kind of like a big capo.
It is.
Nice.
So what it is, it's like a 2-month program. And you can learn by doing this. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to make you feel good right from the beginning, right? Because most people quit because they feel like shit.
I just see the people with the stickers on their fretboard. That's about it. And it's hard. You can't be looking there all the time. You got to feel it more. That's kind of how it is.
I've had this for a month, and I've already been able to create, songs with it, or it helps me in my songwriting process. But I'm trying to get past musician shame because when I hit some of my buddies that are real guitarists, they're like, I've been playing guitar and practicing since I was 12. I'm like, dude, sorry, I didn't have a musical family. Like I didn't.
What's interesting about that is a lot of those people cannot write proper songs. Like for instance, I saw this video about I think it was like Bon Jovi's guitarist or somebody's guitarist, like this high level guitarist, and then you see some of their solo projects and it's so far like in left field from where they were with somebody else, and it's it kind of makes you think that these people kind of need each other. And that was something that I heard too from another guitarist that I know. He's an older guy, he's in his 50s, but he's in a really successful band. But he was saying that he needs his partner, the singer, because he doesn't sing, he doesn't do these certain things that he can do. Yeah. And I know you were saying you went to the Music Institute, or did you say Music Institute?
Yeah, the Musicians Institute,
Yeah, so I met somebody there too that was saying the same sort of thing. And this guy came from Thailand and he couldn't speak English, so that's what he was saying. Is like, if you can sing, and so I didn't never really thought about it that way. And, until moving here. And, somebody else also told me too at work that that like their brother had an issue, like cognitive issue, so he can't speak properly. So you're kind of like a voice for these people that don't, and that's a weird thing too that I never really thought about. That I always thought people didn't really care about like my music or any sort of like creative thing that anybody else is doing. But when you think about it like that, I guess it's nice that at least one person's listening.
Well, I think it's good to get past the musician shame, and also for us not to shame people. You know what I mean? Because for me, if I wanted to go and play a concert tomorrow, I would have to have my Chord Buddy on my guitar, right? Yeah. And I don't want to get up there with my Chord Buddy and people be like, she's not a real musician because she has a freaking help. She didn't learn, And I'm like, dude, get up there and play it then. It's still hard.
It's never been, I feel like, the way that music should be, It's I always got into music because I thought it was going to be the opposite, and it was never that way. And I've gotten so much of that too. People come up to me all the time after shows and say, you're not very good at guitar. You should just do a backing track and then sing over it. And it's like, well, what, you just, whatever I just did right now didn't even work. Yeah, it's stupid. But that's kind of. Building that thick skin, I think living out here in LA too really did that for me, and kind of found myself again, out here. So
I'm getting there. I'm moving past it because for me, I don't have 12 years to go learn guitar. I really don't. Like, I'm ready to go now. My motivation is now. So I'm really trying to encourage people. Like, you don't have to be perfect. Exactly. You don't have to know it all. You don't have to be, at it for 12 years to come up with a song or to get yourself out there. So if you need to get it, Chord Buddy, I'll put the information down in the link.
Yep.
It's really, really a cool program. Check it out. It will help you if you're kind of like me. You're learning a new instrument. You're kind of like you learning a new instrument like Tank here. Then hit that up.
Yep.
So I think right now what we're going to do is we're going to pick a word out of the music box or a phrase. These are random. And after that, we are going to come back and show you guys a little bit of what's going on. So let's pick the word. I'm going to let you pick the word. And look how cute.
Oh, how about that? All right, now looking.
All right, let's see what it is. Okay, tell everybody.
Read it?
Yep.
Broken Dreams. That's a good one.
Broken Dreams.
I like that one.
Yeah, because you know what? It could go positive or, you know, negative with that one. But we're going to take a break right now from a message from our sponsors, and we will be back in the studio ready to do Broken Dreams,
Yeah,
right?
Whenever you're ready.
Broken Dreams. Welcome back to Jammin with Jonnie. I have a really special guest today joining me on the pink couch. This is Ishmael.
Our band is Santana-Platí.
It can get so overwhelming when you have so many things, but for me, it's like, I don't know what to do, or I don't know how to start. It's like, you don't need to. All right, welcome back, you guys. So Tank and I, we pulled a word, and we got a phrase. We got Broken Dreams.
Yes.
So that kind of brings up a lot of stuff, I think, that we can kind of jam to.
Too much.
So we've been trying to figure out some kind of vibe, and I think we got a little something here. So let's see. Let's see what we got going on here. Boom, boom. All right. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Here we go. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh yeah, let's. You wanna do it? I'm gonna get the. One, two, three, four. Should we make it like? Yeah, yeah.
Thinking about me. Don't know where I've been. Everybody looking.
I love that.
Writing on the wall. Don't know where I'm falling. Broken dreams in my head around me. Thinking about me. Don't know where I've been.
I'm vibing this, right?
Is that what I was expecting?
Exactly, right?
Yeah, all right.
I got broken dreams I'm trying to heal. Trying to ask the Lord, I don't think I feel. Going back and forth every day. Trying to be better than I was yesterday. I got broken dreams. I got broken dreams.
All around me, everybody looking.
Yeah, I got you, bro.
Yeah.
That's a hit. That's a hit right there. Here we go. For the camera people. Here you go. Here you go. That's a hit.
Thank you so
Hey,
much.
thanks for coming, Tank.
I appreciate you.
Dude, always a good time.
Thank you so much.
Yes. And we'll see you guys back with Jammin with Jonnie. Woo! That was fun. Broken
That was a lot of
dreams.
fun.
Dude, come on.
Awesome.